Hello everyone, this is the second part in tutorial 1, and as you can see I have a 2D sketch. So as usual, before we start we have to plan the sketch. Now first, selecting the origin where to have the center point. I can have it in here, this is the reference. I can have it in this corner, that corner, or anywhere in the empty space of the SolidWorks software. So if I decide to have the reference in the center of the circle, now usually I start with building the circle because it's given the dimension is 30 diameter and the big circle also, and of course at the end I will trim this half of the circle. So I have two circles, diameter 30 and the big one radius 30, that means diameter 60. Once I'm done with the two circles, then the rest of the drawing is only lines, straight lines, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, and finally horizontal. And that's it. So let's go and start the drawing in the software. Remember the lengths. This is 150, 20, 35, 25, and the height is 40. So if I open the part and sketch in the front plane, for example, and I can start by making the circles, circle 1, the small circle, and the big circle. I can define the dimensions first, circle 1 and its dimension, or I can make the two circles and then I go to smart dimensions and make them. So the diameter of the small circle was 30 and the diameter of the big circle was 60. Now, having the two circles, I'm left with only straight lines. If I start the line, I cannot start from the left side and then connect the circles. So it's better to start from the circle itself. As you can see that the software gives me the indication of the intersections with x-axis and y-axis. So I will start from this yellow or orange point and I'll go down. You can see that the distance is 51, 52, 53 and so on. So I can just keep it random for now and then I will go. This is not a horizontal line, there is a dot line. So if you follow the dot line, it will be horizontal and the pencil shows horizontal icon. So it is horizontal now and I'll just go up, right, down, right, up, and let me just stop at this point. Now escape. So I have to define the dimensions. This line is 40, this one is 150, this small vertical line was 20, and you can see that each time I define a dimension it turns to black, that means fully defined. It was 25 and finally 35, I think. So let me check. No, 35 first and then 25. This thickness is defined to be 15 between line 1 and line 2, or you can say 5 between this line and this line. So I can define one of them. So line and line distance is 15. And this line is also 20, because you can see that they have the same level. Finally, I have to connect this point. So is it going through the circle or just stopping somewhere in here? We know that from the drawing, it's the stopping point is where we can meet the circle. So if I just take this point, right, it shows me the dot line when I reach the circle, this point. But I cannot fix it directly. So I have to bring another line starting from the circle because it's fully defined and then going down until I reach this point. And finally we can trim the drawing fully defined drawing. If I confirm the sketch and make the extrude, decide the thickness or just type the thickness, it depends on the required value. So it says depth is 25, so I have to define that 25, and finally done. Thank you for watching.